Okay, so I'm going to go through a quick video on how to create quizzes in Kia once you have all of your questions labeled by standard. So the first thing that I want to show you is in my question bank, it's going to show that I have all of my questions in and they have labels on them. So I have several different labels. I have one main section for Health Science 1, another one for Health Science 2. Health Science 1 has 268 questions, Health Science 2 has 335, and if I look down through each of the objectives for those two courses, I have put in the questions that go with those. So if I were to look at Health Science 2 1.01, there are 17 questions that go with that, and so they are labeled as such. Okay, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to create a quiz for one of my objectives so I can see how I would do that to make for my students. Alright, so the first thing I want to make sure that I'm going to do is go up to Advanced. I'm not using a basic quiz creation, I am going to be using Advanced, so I clicked Advanced, and then I'm going to make a new quiz. Now, we're going to call this Health Science 2 1.01. Alright? And I'm going to go to Insert, and I'm going to drop down the menu, and I can do one of two things, and I'll show you both things that you can do. You can look at the questions and tell it which specific questions you want to use on the quiz, or you can make it random. So if I say specific questions from the question bank and click on that, it's going to open a new window. The label that I'm going to be looking for is Health Science 2 1.01, and I'm going to click Search. Okay, and if you notice, I know that I have 17 questions. And if I want to, randomly pick 5 questions, or not random, but those are the ones that I'm going to actually look for, I can add those questions to the quiz. And if you notice, those specific questions have been added to the quiz itself. So I'm ready to give this test. Now, if I also wanted to, let's say, add random questions, I can click one or more randomly selected questions, and I can say the number of questions. So let's say that I want to do 1.02, and I want 5 questions, all of the following labels, 1.02, and now what it's going to do is it's going to find 5 questions at random from 1.02. So I'm going to go to Done, because all of these things I really don't need to worry about. And again, I don't want to show all questions. I'm going to show one question at a time. Enabled just means that they can take it right now. I don't usually do where they can save their progress. You have to have them log in to do that. Names optional. I always require names. Score summary answers. As they answer the question, it shows them what the correct answer is, if they miss it or if they got it right. Summary shows them at the end all of the questions with the correct answers, and score gives them the score. So I can either do all 3, score and summary, score only, no feedback. So it's up to you. You may want to look through it and decide how you want to do that on your own. The number of times that you're going to let them take it, it can be unlimited up to 10. And once you create a class, you can actually tell it which one of the attempts you want to go in the gradebook that it has. You can put in the time that you want it to have. You always will put a secret word. So I'm going to put in CTE 2015. That is a requirement for all that you make. And for security, I want you to hide the toolbox and disable copy and paste from every test that you make. And then click Done. And now, if you'll see, I have my quiz made right here. Okay. So if I were to click on it, and first name is test, start now. secret word. I'm going to put in my secret word that I just made. And so now I have my test made. Okay, and because of the way that I set it up, it's actually going to show me what the correct answer is and what my response was. Okay. Again, if you have any questions on making a quiz, let me know. Thanks. Have a great day.